And very often, people become stuck and rigid into their approach. And you know that happens when people say things like, when you start to, you see this at workplaces a lot, with workplace situations where you go and do something new and something different, you start to try a different system, and people go, hang on. This is the way we've always done it. This is what I've heard that sentence said before. Okay, people get attached to their process. Don't get attached to the process. Be flexible in the way that you are prepared to get your outcome. Does that make sense to you guys? Yes or no?
Yes.
That means if you're a person like me, it's like who never does renovations, is there value in doing renovations sometimes? Yes or no?
Yes.
And there's sometimes not need doing renovations because the house doesn't need it. Is that true? Yes or no?
Yes.
So we'll be flexible about it. Not like, oh, we always do renovations. Well, you know what? If you buy off the plan, you don't need to do a renovation. Hopefully, it's already done. So be flexible in your approach. And this is an emotional process, not a physical thing. This is up here, not in the strategies and the systems. Do you guys get that? Yes or no?
Yes.
Last two things. Step number 4. Be a leader. And I love being in Australia because I can say leader and not leader. Be a leader. Now here's what that means to me. Leadership for me is about seeing things as they are. Let me explain that. Most people, here's what happens. There's a crisis, there's a calamity, something's going wrong. There's a meeting and it's a big kerfuffle. Market goes up, market goes down, staff have done something wrong, project didn't get finished, something's just going wrong. Most people have one or two reactions when something goes on. So let's use an example. Interest rates have gone up 3 or 4 times in the last 18 months. Some people's reaction to interest rates going up is, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, it's terrible, we're never going to be able to invest again, we're all going to die. Is that some people's reaction out there, yes or no? Do they overreact to some things, yes or no? But people care what petrol prices are. Who gives a rip if it goes up 1 cent or 2 cents or 5 cents? We live in a country where if you're worried about petrol prices, you need to get some headspace done around your finances. Because if whether your tank's costing 100 or 110 to fill up is causing you pain, then we need to do some work. Does that make sense? I want to be respectful of what's going on in your life, but if things like that are causing you to freak out, we need to learn to help you manage your emotions. Is that working for you guys? I mean, it really is. I mean, worrying about things like that. Can we control gas prices, yes or no? Yes or no? What's the point of worrying about it? Get resourceful, get wealthy, get abundant, just move on. You can't deal, you will have no influence over the bowels of prices. So just don't worry about it. The only stuff we can worry about is stuff that we're in control of. Now, the other end of the scale, sometimes when things happen, markets go up, or cash flow gets a bit tight, or paperwork hasn't been done, some people go, it'll be okay, no worries, should be right. Oh, we'll do taxes next year, we'll do that paperwork next year. Oh, insurance, I didn't fill the paperwork in, we'll do that. Oh, well, who needs insurance, we'll be right, we'll safe driver. Do people sometimes be over-optimistic in their view of things? Do people do that sometimes, yes or no?
Yes.
Can that be dangerous sometimes, yes or no?
Yes.
Do you need to do insurances, yes or no?
Yes.
Do you need to do your taxes, yes or no?
Yes.
Do you need to get your car serviced, yes or no?
Yes.
You've got to do all that stuff. And so what most people do when situations happen, when a deal is presented to them, when an opportunity happens, or even something in their family goes on, most people either go, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, over here, and freak out about it, and just become unresourceful, or become angry, or become frustrated, or they do the opposite. They go, don't worry about it, chill, it'll be fine. Next week, next month, next year, it's all good, relax. Whereas true leadership for me is just about saying, okay, what's really going on? What's the good? What's the bad? What's the up? What's the down? Great, what's the next step forward? It's doing it unemotionally and unengaged. It's looking at the numbers. That's why many of your properties you should be able to buy without even seeing them. Who cares if the kitchen's green or brown? Does it really matter? It's about looking at the land size, the deal, the yield, return, all of those things. So for me, when I say be a leader, I mean really, write this down, see things as they are. Not worse, not better. Just see the market as it is. And what you see on the front page of the Herald Sun and the Age, and what you see on Channel 9, 7 and 10, is that what's really happening out there, yes or no? No, it's calamity and drama and kerfuffle. Is that what sells newspapers, yes or no?
Yes.
So just see things as they are. Get real coaching, be flexible, and see things as they are. Really, really key stuff. Last piece. This is the most important. Have a little drum roll. Little drum roll. Secret one, this is the last bit. For the love of God, it says have fun. What's the fifth key to be an investor? Have fun. Have fun. If you're going to be up at 11:30 at night when the kids are going to bed, and you've got paperwork to do and brochures to sign and contracts to deal with and stuff to mail out, is it possible that you could make this fun? Yes or no? Yes. Is it possible? Yes. Who's like, hell, Scott, I like you till now, that's impossible. Let me ask this question, I'm just checking. You look like a pretty normal group. How many of you, except for this one here, who likes to garden? Who likes gardening? Most of them put your hands up if you like gardening. That's a most of mine. You crazy wacko people. My idea of hell on a Sunday is to get up on a Sunday of all days and go out on the lawn and mow stuff and hedge stuff and clip stuff and weed stuff and plant stuff and whatever. In fact, I had an epiphany about 5 years ago. I woke up and the hand of God came down and touched me. And I walked into my garage and I opened the roller door and I called my brother-in-law Andrew and said, Andrew, come to my house and bring your truck. He's got a ute. I said, see him in his garage? Take it all. Except the golf clubs and the bike, take everything. And he took everything. Took the tools, took the lawnmower, took the rakes, took everything out of the house, out of the garage. Because I said, I never want to do anything like gardening ever again. Because for me, that's not a fun experience. Are there any people that like gardening again? Who are those crazy people? You guys are crazy. You guys are somehow telling yourself a story that waking up on a Sunday morning and scooting down to Bunnings and getting some grass and getting some plants and getting your hands dirty, you guys reckon that's fun? Is that true, yes or no? Yes. That was fun for you people, yes or no? Yes. Yeah, because you're crazy. We found a way to tell that story. Now here's the deal. When I was riding my bike 600 kilometres a week and running 110 kilometres a week, you reckon that's crazy? Yes. Crazy. But I found a way to tell myself that's fun. Does that make sense? Let me know. How many of you, who loves to cook? Love cooking. Me too, I love cooking. Cooking for me is an absolute pleasure. Come around to my house, we do the parties at least 3 times a week in my house. Love cooking. Fantastic. I even love cleaning up after cooking, because the cleaning up usually means you've had a great time cooking and having family and friends over. Great experience. Now, who's on the other side? Who's like, hate cooking, no time for cooking, can't stand it, don't want to do it, nothing to eat, I'll eat out. Where are those people? Okay. Oh, I want you to get, is it just a story we're telling ourselves, yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. Get this. Everything you tell yourself you like is just a story. Just like there's people in this room that love gardening and people that hate it. There's people in this room that love to exercise, there's people that hate it. There's people that love to cook and there's people that hate it. All of those things are just stories. It's not the physical act, my friends. And if you found a way to tell yourself a story that you love gardening or you love exercising or you love, cooking, find yourself a way to tell yourself a story. I love looking at property. I love doing paperwork. I love doing taxes. I love doing offers. I love doing $15 a month. That's awesome fun. Is it possible you can tell yourself that story, yes or no? Yes. Will it make a difference to your investing, yes or no? Yes. This is stuff you just have to make up. Even if it's pretend, just fake it till you make it. Because if you're going to do this stuff, will it be easier to do if you're doing it with a sense of fun, yes or no? Yes. Totally.